Alright, so welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to go over this Lamborghini spec ad that I made. The thought process was very similar to the Chrome Arts spec ad, so I'm not going to go too into depth with that, but I will talk you through my thought process throughout the whole thing. In addition to that, I will be going over the new Nano Banana 2, which allowed me to generate these images right here. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So this idea came up because I realized one of my favorite things in this whole wide world are cars. So I may as well make a video or spec ad for a nice ass car. I was originally gonna do Aston Martin, and then I just thought of it a bit more, and I realized like Aventador or not Aventadors, Aston Martins are cool, all that shit, but it doesn't have that aura that like Lambos have. Like when you hear Lamborghini, you know what the fuck it is. When you hear Aston Martin, you know what the fuck it is. But people have more of this hierarchy when it comes to brands like that. Like think of Aston Martin as like an AP and Lamborghini like a Rolex. And I'm not saying Lamborghinis are like Rolexes where they're super common. I'm just saying that people know that it's a nice car when they see an SVJ. They don't really know per se with an Aston Martin, if you get what I mean. So I first Googled some reference images. I went straight onto Google, found this image that was from Pinterest, did this whole thing, and then I prompted it to the car, LED headlights illuminated, and all sorts of other stuff. I prompted it through the ChatGPT prompt that I used in my Chrome Arts video. I'm not going to go into full depth, but I got it for all four angles: the rear, the top, the side, and the front, the exact same as it is in this image right here. Then, once I go through all of these, I take my favorite ones, some of them are missing, and I put them right here, and I do different panning, cinematic panning videos. And I was able to use the same prompt for every single one of them. So panning from this to this, panning from that to that, panning from this to this. And it came up with all of these. Mind you, these are from Nano Banana 2. Nano Banana 2, which is a brand new mode or brand new image model from Google, which is insanely good. Does make it look a little bit plasticky, but that's okay. And I used VO 3.1 to generate these videos. So I go here. My references, if any of you know what the Top Gear like videos are, whenever like they introduce their car to take around their track, they always have like this cool little montage type of thing where it's like black outlines of the car, silhouettes, all sorts of interesting visuals to match the car. And while Jeremy Clarkson or James May yaps about it for 20 minutes, I wanted to go for something like that. So eventually, I decided to get like black outline, black silhouettes of the cars, and I did it for every single angle, as you can see right here, all four angles. This generation right here, I thought was really cool, but as you can see, it's kind of shit. Like it was gonna be like an X-ray of the engine. As you can see, there's the exhaust manifold. There's a piston right here. There's like a gear and some other stuff. Like it was gonna do like an X-ray. It was cool, but it didn't work. So here's some more images. All these are just references that I'm using, and then I take it down. I take these images down here and put them into an image generator. It fucked up a few times because I realized, oh, I need to actually do something properly, like with this one right here. This video, black to green, or like this one, green to black. So I needed different images, and it didn't really work because I messed up on the prompting. I tried to get an interior shot, but neither of them were like what I wanted. They were just very simple transitions that weren't very good. So I took those out. But using these images that I created over here, all of these, I went over here and created all sorts of different images in different locations. So I have some where they're in Venice, a English countryside, the Alps. The Alps one kind of sucked, I'm gonna be honest. And then this one over here. And then I took all of these images that I liked, all of these videos that I liked, and I put them into this bin, this little group, and I downloaded all of them. And the next thing you know, I am Googling SVJ sounds. So I go in and I Google SVJ sounds for an events door because I wanted it in the background. And eventually we get to here, which is the edit itself. So I'm going to head to the timeline because I didn't do that with my last video. So what I did here with this, I did a few things. So I started off, I wanted to speed ramp this video because the transitions were kind of slow. If I could open up the bin right here and pull up the original videos are very slow. They're like 8-second long videos, as you can see right here. They're pretty slow. So what I decided to do when I went down here is I sped it up. So I speed ramp it. Like this first image, I sped ramp to about, I believe, 200%. Or I sped it up. I don't know. Let me see. So right there, boom. Right there, that little like where the whoosh comes in, I speed ramp it up to 200% to shorten it. And then I go through here, speed ramp it a few more. I speed ramp it a few more times. Add effects, add edits like that, add sound effects. I will show you the final. And this was honestly a really fun video to make. I did it in two versions. I did it in 9x16 and 16x9. So one vertical, one horizontal for different applications. So Instagram or YouTube. And I am going to show you those right now. Give me 1 second. Let me pull them up. And I'll show you the 16x9 one. Out in the 6, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and Leader got habits together like couple. And that is the video. So with the speed ramping, it is all about keeping the viewer's retention. It's all about adding all sorts of little video cues, all sorts of different sound effects to get people to keep their dopamine up. This is like a show. I would say this is more of like a showcase type of ad than an actual like a ad you'd upload onto and run on meta ads. This is like a trailer or like a reveal, like a product reveal. Like how would I say this? At auto car shows when they have like the videos of their cars or the new concept cars coming out and they have like VFX renditions and all that stuff. This is what it would be used for. And I think I did a pretty good job. I think it could definitely be worth looking into in the future. But yeah, that is the video. I hope you got some value from it, and I hope you come back for the next one. Peace out.